नित्यलीला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्समाद भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्समाद भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण गोस्वामी महाराज के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत कोटि साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद
Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Guru Goswami Maharaj, and all the sannyasis, Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis at their lotus feet for my humble obeisances. After the good fortune of many lifetimes, we have received the human form of life. The goal of this human form of life is to obtain the devotion of Bhagavan. Srila Shukdev Goswami Pada is giving the description of this verse. After wandering in 8 billion 400,000 wishes, so we have to do bhajan under the guidance of the spiritual master. This is the base of the Giriraj Govardhan. Srila Gurudev mercifully, he has created a very wonderful temple here. How much I glorify Gurudev, the glory is in village. Srila Gurudev used to stay here and do bhajan. Srila Gurudev used to say that before purchasing this land, Gurudev used to do bhajan here, sitting here. Then this temple was manifest. We are hearing about Giriraj Govardhan. Among all the associates of among all the servants of Bhagavan, the best is Shri Giriraj Govardhan. In Srimad Bhagavatam, all the servants of Bhagavan Shri Hari, Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad is writing in Brihad Bhagavatamritam that there is Jnani Bhakta Prahlada. Ambarish is the pure devotee, loving devotee is Hanuman. Prem Para is the Pandavas, and the Prem Para Bhakta is Prematur Bhakta is Uddhav. So many categories are shown in Brihad Bhagavatamritam. But actually Srimad Bhagavatam describes 3 types of Haridas. The first is Yudhishthira Maharaj is the servant of Lord Hari. He dedicated everything to lotus feet of Bhagavan. Narad Rishi began to glorify. In Srimad Bhagavatam it described when Narad Rishi while travelling, he came to the Indraprastha with Yudhishthira Maharaj. That time Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he was present in the house of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yeah, a little bit for throat. Give us some instructions. That time Narad Muni began to tell this verse to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Oh Yudhishthira Maharaj, you are very fortunate. No one can be as fortunate as you. Directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, Parabrahma Shri Krishna, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, he Dwarkadish, that confidential Supreme Lord, that human form, Bhagavan in human form is present in your home, is present as your, who is your partner. In the scriptures about morality, it is told that
सुख दुख में जो मेरा
In
भागीदार
happiness and
होता है,
distress, one who stays with you is also called friend.
कृष्ण नाम जी कहे,
Therefore, it is to,
भगवान
so that is Bhagwan.
आप लोग के गृह में विराजमान।
That Bhagwan is present at your home.
जब जब आप लोग की कोई समस्या हुई,
Whenever you have any problem,
उसका समाधान करने के लिए स्वयं भगवान
to reconcile those problems, to solve those problems, Bhagwan comes in your home.
दुर्वासा से आगे
Durvasa Muni was in Kamyavan. He came in the company of 60,000 students. Afternoon time, Draupadi, she had one mystic plate, which is to produce unlimited foodstuffs. Till Draupadi has not eaten. But Durvasa came in the afternoon and he said, make some delicious food for me. If you make any mistake in his service, he used to curse. That time Draupadi called Govinda. That time Krishna was in Dwarka. Krishna was resting in the palace of Rukmini. When Bhagavan heard the cries of Draupadi, then immediately he came and he satisfied the problems of, solved the problems of Draupadi. Narad Muni begat told, big demigods also, they come to your place. Many demigods, they come and they take some food dust of Krishna from your doorstep and apply on their forehead. So Yudhishthira Maharaj is called Haridas, is called a devotee, great devotee, a servant of the Lord, Haridas. The second one is actually Krishna's Prabhu Mantri, Daita Sakha. He is friend of Krishna. He is disciple of Brihaspati. He is Krishna's best friend, bosom friend. So he is as good as like Priyanam Sakha of Krishna. Bhagavan says that you are not as dear to me in the shape of Sankarshan. Lakshmi is not as dear to me. Lakshmi is not as dear to me. Sankarshan is not as dear to me. Shiva is not as dear to me. My son Brahma is not as dear to me. So Bhagavan told Uddhav, you are dearer to me than my brother Sankarshan, my wife Lakshmi, my expansion Shiva, and my son Brahma. Therefore Krishna told Uddhav, Mas Sandesham Vimochay. Please give my message to my mother and father. Uddhav, go to Braj. My gopis are lamenting in my separation. Please pacify them. Uddhav came to Braj. He saw Brajavasis. Seeing the love of the Brajavasis, such love was so rare. In Rukmini, Satyabhama, 16,108 queens don't have as much love for Krishna as much as the gopis have prem for Krishna. Especially the love of Radharani is the greatest. Uddhav is hankering for that love which Radharani has for Krishna and is saying Asam ho charana renu jisham aham se. Uddhav is also best of the servants of the Lord. Uddhav is the second level servant. He is superior than Yudhishthira. Among all the servants of Bhagavan, among all the servants, best is Sri Giriraj Govardhan.
अपने तन मन जीवन सब कुछ दे करके
Giriraj has dedicated his body, mind, soul, everything to Krishna.
पत्थर नहीं है, पर्वत नहीं है।
Giriraj is not ordinary stone.
वर्णन करते हैं। एक भगवत स्वरूप और एक
Giriraj has two forms. In one form is Bhagwan, other form is devotee.
क्योंकि भक्त के द्वारा ही भगवान सेवा के माध्यम से प्राप्त है। जिसकी कथा इसमें गिरिराज गोवर्धन की सेवा कैसे?
How to render service to Giriraj Govardhan?
अंतायोद्रियवदा हरिदास वर्जो जग राम कृष्ण चरण स्पर्श प्रमोद मान तन ते सहगोपगामी पानीय सुजवस कंदर कंदमूलै बिंदु नारायण
This verse comes that Radharani is telling that, oh Sakhi, let's take shelter of Shri Giriraj Govardhan. Why? Until unless one takes shelter of Giriraj Govardhan, one cannot obtain the service of Lord Krishna. Without Mahathir, unless you serve the great personalities, you must render service to pure devotees of the Lord. If you don't obtain the food dust of the great personalities, bhakti is very far. One will not be able to become free from repetition of birth and death. What to speak of Krishna Bhakti? One will not even become free from the material desires. So therefore it is so let's go to Giriraj Govardhan. Giriraj Govardhan is best of the servants of Krishna. Hantayam Adrabala, Haridas Avarya. Ram and Krishna and Balram, when tending the cows, when they climb on Giriraj Govardhan, his tender lotus footprints are imprinted upon Giriraj, and Giriraj horripilates, receiving the touch of Krishna's and Balram's tender lotus feet. So Giriraj is rendering service to Krishna. In the hot season, he is giving very cooling water, and also in the summer season, he is giving the cooling water to Krishna to drink. And in the caves of Giriraj, Krishna is performing so many confidential pastimes with the gopis. Vishwanath Thakur, he sings among all the pastimes of Krishna, all the conjugal pastimes of Sri Krishna, Shri Giriraj is a witness to them. What is the mood of Giriraj? Giriraj doesn't have the male mood, he has the female mood. Actually, he must have female mood. Giriraj he is manifested from the mind of Radharani. Many pastimes are there, there is limited time. How much should I glorify the glories of Giriraj Govardhan? I need thousands of mouths to glorify Giriraj Govardhan. We are sitting here, we'll be residing for next 15 days at the base of Giriraj Govardhan. We'll hear the pastimes of Giriraj Govardhan. We'll glorify Giriraj.